Friday Night Smackdown, it was really good show tonight. So if you want to be so if you want to subscribe to in this channel, if you want to subscribe to, so you get one free membership at one description below on my screen below. So here's my in their top channels. All 6 channels, all together, and with 2 separate ways, and so much more. So let's go break down tonight's on Friday Night Smackdown. So Smackdown was a great show. I say a show. So this was really good breakdown from what's supposed results right here on Smackdown right here. So if you don't have and you want to subscribe on my page, we got tons of wrestling content for you guys this week, and I got more YouTube videos probably about tomorrow or finally next week. So let's get right down live right now. So, speaking of Cody Rhodes and Paul Heyman, the starts at the show. He said, "Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. Is here on Smackdown tonight." He added. So this was after a recap of what supposed to we went live inside the area where Paul Heyman was waiting inside the ring to speak. After he mocking Cody Rhodes. So this was by asking what the crowd wanted to talk about. It was lead to a percent for the RTC. So also since it was announced report to so that the American Nightmare will be kicking things off, it wasn't big surprising to see him to come out to interrupt. I just an awkward, surprising. Cody Rhodes was asked about who's brought. So this was excuses when Brock Lesnar before missing his name, Seth Rollins. So until when Braun Breaker and Boston Reed show up and showing them into the ring because Cody Rhodes told them he grew up around like Buggles and warning them to keep an eye on Paul Heyman because I knew his loyalty is for a sale. So after when Cody Rhodes to ended up, he was throwing the fourth punch. Also to get ahead of the fight and hit his own for a minute and he got the bronze. So this was Cody got the better of him, and when the ultimate music hit and he came out to make that save. After minutes the fumble hit, Boston lead with an RKO a while. Cody Rhodes sent Braun Breaker also atop rope with a clothesline, and this was a pretty standard assessment, and that was designed to lead into a tag match. At some point, this was nothing groundbreaking happened, but I think it was fine for what it was. So I just the athlete and they so say Cargill is the warning immediately arrived might be illegal in some places. And they sold the injury to Corey Graves at the hands of Brock Lesnar. And so this was by having Booker T to fill in for him on a commentary. Adjutant Paul Heyman did a great job deflecting the assailants for Roman Reigns. And it took Cody Rhodes almost 3 minutes to say anything from the moment after his music hit, and he took his sweet time getting to the ring. He's soaked in the crowd to response. So I think it's kind of funny how Paul Heyman has more nicknames and than most pro wrestlers. So in next match we got the Street Profits. We take on Mojo Miz. And you made Kamalo Hayes and WWE Mike Miz can't get on the same page. So this was the last time in Athens when the Street Profits took on defeating Mojo Miz on Smackdown on August 29th. The Profits lost to the Arrive 6 to Clash in Paris August 34th. I just said the same with two teams that fought in the number one Nintendo in massive force tag titles on August 29th. And it went to the bottom again this week for the same opportunity win. It's the Dragons and Mojo Forward to face The Miz and Kamalo Hayes. I just said 8 minutes to Mojo Forward. This was started the match, and Mo to point a quick to Athens that allowed his partner to get a two count, with a roll up, and they missing control, and just let the soap went to a break. After we returned to see Marcus Ford, and mostly in control before he was spiked with a DDT into the Miz, and Hayes was preparing to hit his finisher with the Miz attacking himself in, but this time Morrow can stop him any time. I just allowed Dawkins to tag in and take all the profits, and we were able to get to the win because Hayes decided to save his partner. This was a soap match. But it lost some steam in that at the end, Marcus Ford and Hayes could have some incredible singles matches whenever we let them cook. Anyway, on this match, the Street Profits. So, I did when Dawkins and Marcus Ford gave a quick interview at backstage. He said that they are fine deposit some with the intentions is so worried how Hayes can sew up in NXT and for and it's the biggest thing on the brand, but he doesn't have the same on SmackDown. It was nice to see him and Miz have Madison Gale through. And you win Marcus Ford and Hayes. They both have incredible drop kicks, and they might have two of the best in all of time of all of WWE. So next match we got and Chaotic Saints. We take on B Flab and missing. So as you keep your head on it spawning Sodia, you can't keep missing down for long. So as you in last time it asks me Sodia to undefeated missing or Smackdown in September 5th and Beefheart lost to Sutton Green into the main event August 4th. He was an undefeated Canadian Saints and SmackDown on August 29th. In the second match, and we saw Beefheart and Missing team up to take on Sonia and her business and Vassal Canadian Saints. Anyway, Beefheart and Canadian Saints started for their teams. So I just said US champion and tagging in total 12 after Canadian Saints was playing just double team. And they fought into a break into the next assessment. Canadian Saints included the spend some time to keeping Beefheart exhausted, but she finally made a hashtag to the press Missing. As you read Missing had her finisher on Canadian Saints, but couldn't make a tag and hit before a delayed and lights a bomb for the win, and this was one of those matches in that never seemed to. From its point, it wasn't noticeably bad, but it was lagging in a lot of place. So anyway, on this match, Sodia and Canadian Saints. Adjuvant Beefheart and Missing Gill was this spotless shade of pink and blendable, so a cake Beefheart hit when Missing had Sodia tied up into the ropes. It wasn't look hideous. So it was like she was a coning lining up for a kick. I just said this point the scale between Missing and Beefheart is so noticeable, but Beefheart has improved, but not as a piece she should be for the main event talent into a deposit pool. It's about bookings in some areas, and Canadian Saints is much more better as a weekend than people might think. As you see, there's a lot of little things really little and see move with confidence, and Soroka and Sonia was so asking for a tag title shot at backstage, and he responded with Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. So, next match we got a United States Open Challenge. They got Sami Zayn. We take on 1-on-1 against Siobhan Evans. So, Siobhan Evans and Sami Zayn already putting on it so. Also last time in Athens when Sami Zayn undefeated Hayes on SmackDown on 19th, and Siobhan Evans undefeated Sauce Briggs NXT September 9th. And then when Drew McIntyre came out, it mentioned about losing at Wizard Posa. And didn't make artists to came out. Was it in and told him to stop making something like that. So Anakin told him to stop making excuses after he left. And this medical team into McIntyre says I want to take on medical team. And the artist said, no, you had no excuses about that. But he's right. Also after he left, when second part 2 came to the ring, when Drew was ended up hitting a headbutt and was lead to part 2, to kicking him into the face, and then he was whipping some medical boot off his foot and hitting him with it. Now next up was Sami Zayn coming out for his United States Championship Open Challenge, so a call was answered by NXT Siobhan Evans. Andrew Hoot was making his main event debut in his bout. Cyrus Blaze was watching from the crowd and he started slow, but Sami Zayn ended up back into the young OC. Just in the corner, pulled something stiff, chops, and a high follow, headed hang, springboard, and crossline to take down the Sam. Sami Zayn is one of WWE's most wasn't all around just a performance. And Siobhan Evans is one of the brightest person in NXT, so nobody was surprised to see them find their groove right away and put on a fun, competitive match. As you went, Siobhan Evans came with a Mills second winning with an Oxy Carlo, but Sami Zayn kicked out with and hit the hooded kick, followed by the blue thunder bomb for the win. The only bad things about this match, and it was that we had to miss a few minutes to the commercial break. And the winner of this match, Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn had a quick exchange with Ray Phoenix at backstage before the match. And it looks like part of the story about the figure package. It was Solo Sokoa. And it will have a player for each member of his group every week. This week was Stacey Mattel. And he said, I love you, Solo. I just at a height when Siobhan Evans got on his springboard coastline was nuts. And it looked like he wasn't even trying that hard. He almost went right over Sami Zayn. So here's the main event. So we got the women's championship, we all aligned. So we got Taylor Stratton, we take on Nia Jax, and take it on against Jade Cargill. So it wasn't last time in Taylor Stratton and Jade Cargill fought into a double count-out on Smackdown in September 12th, and Nia Jax lost to Taylor Stratton class in Paris. And just in the main event this week was a WWE Women's Championship a triple threat with Taylor Stratton to undefeat against Nia Jax and Jade Cargill. This was a rematch from class in Paris, so both the Sounders were hoping for a different outcome. And just the interest in just took up so much time that I just so went to the break about 8 minutes into the match. Was it all three women got in some good offers during the second segment, but again, it felt like they were cut short by a second commercial break. 96 ended up being slammed onto the steel steps by Sade Cargill, but she pulled back into the ring after only a few minutes. Losing that was when things went horribly wrong, and Terry was late to break it up by a pin by Sade Cargill. After so, 96 covered for the body kicking out, and it ran to lead down for Terry. She was running like she was going supposed to. So the referee stopped, set the count at 2, and when it was called to no kick out, and it went the referee wasn't that 96 would kick out like she did a moment earlier, so it was a big series of mostly of the match was scheduled, but nothing special, so engine brain wasn't so coldly really hard it at to the end. And the winner of this match, Terry Stratton. Anyway, said 96 the song he was whipping up a follow to Fort Sutton Green in Secret Harvest's best days. Anyway, Alistair Black took out Demi Priest with a black mask cake best days. Anyway, said Cargill interest is perfect for on Anderson away seemed to appear out of nowhere behind the lights was so cool. I get always kind of worried and went to West's wheel the exact same color like say Cargill and Timmons went a little more like a tampons and did opponents. I just went away. Terry hit a smashing bomb and then Emily took a super kick. Was awesome. Is the final word. So we have Sabian versus Sabian, stands for kill. We take on Terry Stratton, Aussie and Paulus in Australia for WWE Crown Soul. WWE is a very busy point right now, and we just had that was supposed to event, but it already has No Mercy this weekend and canceled it in 2 weeks. On Friday, so that with the fallout from was supposed to include so it could focus more on burning up Crown Soul, but it also includes the nursery for masses, and we all news to on Smackdown, so 2 tag masses, and both feel a bit short. And but the US title bout between Sami Zayn and Savon Evans was a price of missing into the main event and hope of your showcase and 3 else at the top women on the blue brand. But the boss's ending completely killed it, and yes, it was a really lasting and predictable Smackdown, but it's both what was going out of your way to see the US talent match. So Smackdown was a really good show, having 2 hours of tonight. So let's go my YouTube community poll for a night. So we got 100% liked it, just so it tonight on Smackdown. 2% is alright, and 2% didn't like it. So let's go my X poll. So we got 2% liked it, 100% is alright. It's a percent didn't like it. So let's go to my nose again. Let me see. I didn't estimate for Kale is better win. I think. And this would be a good match, I guess, even true. I want to be like a Baloo, but she's still in so anyway. I'm looking forward to Steven for Kill against Timmy Stratton, the women's world heavyweight champion versus women's champion, and Steven for Kill better win. So I think this TV time is about to be over. I think and finally Timmy Stratton is going to have a match with see Kid Cody wrestle. He's waiting for it. And this match will be good. So I think we all know Timmy Stratton is going to win the very cognizant investment in favorite 250 plus days at Title 1 and 1 feud. So just gonna be a dream match. I got Steven for Kill waiting. So let's make it happen at Crown Soul. I just said the past year. So that's saying that. So let me see. I see somebody on Team A tonight. Is it a lady? Who might could be? So I'm guessing that I think. Oh yeah, I just to remind you guys that AEW Exclusive is back live on a Sunday night. Make sure you tune in at tonight on live 7% below. So AEW Exclusive returns live tomorrow night on TNT. So this has been a long time on this masses. So long, I think, should be. Speaking of weather votes, it says Underpaid was closet there at the end of Smackdown. I think they said. So let me see on a couple of minutes here. Oh yeah, Sports Dickens been turning this out 1 hour. It says I'm proud to Savon Evans. And Easy Francis said, I tell you it's so, but I know it tell you it's a lie. Okay. For me, I'm not going to watch AEW Women's Tag Team Title Tournament. It will look a lot like this, whoever my partner is. So, here's my picks for my Women's Tag Team championships I want to pick. So, let's go between just my picks for AEW stuff here. So let's go to AEW current roster page. AEW. So here's my pick for the women's tag team championships for this year. I think. So I might open this up a minute. So let's open this up a quick minute. So for me, I'm just going to pick up women's tag team championships. So I'm going with Amy Say and Tate Milo. So I'm going with her, Amy Say, or probably about Tate Milo right here has a tag team champions. This tournament begins coming soon. And for me, I've been looking forward to get, like, so how about Sammy Halo and probably you team up with, I say, Riho, maybe, I think. Or probably Marcy Monet has to team up with somebody else, I think. So we haven't seen a year since like 90 Worlds. I haven't seen her since a month or so. So her this is Cody World's sister. This 90 Worlds, that's Cody World's sister. So saying that. So I'm in between this, I think. So we haven't seen 90 Worlds about over a year. Or probably Dr. Rebecca or two. I haven't seen her in a year either. So we might find out maybe this next story this after on my YouTube, on my career, on my new futsal. So let me see. So TNA roster has a good current lineup, I think. Like the hometown, like the hometown man. I like the Hardy Boys, like Sanford Matt Hardy. I like them to just like WWE people to years. It's been a long time I see them in TNA, in NXT, in WWE at multiple times. Speaking of the Hardys, and he's been, I say, I wonder what. So, do you think the Hardy Boys could be in the Hall of Fame in 2026, maybe? Matt and Seth Hardy. So let me know what you guys think on my live episode. And let me know what you guys think in this comment right here at the bottom of the screen. And what's it you guys think? So I think I've been watching the Hardy Boys since like 2009 in WWE. So those are my favorite tag teams of all time. So that's gonna be 2009. That's crazy. When they song with Team A and WWE has the same some different companies that multiple times. I guess. Um, so, speaking of cinema snap, a thoughtful celeb, I'm just following with a deal or two. The thoughtful celeb that it wasn't in and the parents have no clue when they Cody getting WrestleMania. And biggest like digits behind this and New Orleans and much more. I think he said. Um Let me see here. We haven't had the sad news about as by elegance has to investigate satanic knockout saving set. And this is distracting that a man raising all as by elegance also the best. So this is such for whole. I get it, but this happens so often when wrestling now. The champions can't take a blow up or inside to give hold of the belt to someone else. It always has to be a tenfold goodbye. So in this collective team can't get no have this collective to move the belt to someone else. So what is whole instantly status of whole? So you will be missed as by elegance. And what happened to whole face? I think. So I'm totally talking by this moment about as by elegance. And this person is about to ransack the belt. Maybe. Just maybe. So thank you as by elegance. So when she get insult, she is pregnant. I think. So as by elegance discloses a teammate knockout saving set. So any clues as to what happened just seems to have come completely out or left field if she made it sound like she's had a long career ending easily. I think he might have privacy. I think. So arrested as by elegance to a speedy recovery. So I don't know what's going to happen of whole. So just maybe to be honest like that. Let me see here. His Amy Pace with somebody with Dan Lambert again. So, Cody Hayes has been 20 years out in about 3 hours. He said, Monday Night Raw will be live from the Kai Center in Orlando further on December 29th. And speaking of where the votes stood, the Smackdown from Orlando looks have a way different tonight. And NXT stars with Raw stars and Tyler's masses. Reports of the poll of where the votes are stated about that. So why is the plan split still a thing? So Second Part 2 is back. So I'm glad to see him back again. So do you think Second Part 2 could be the Open Silence? I think. So I need to give us some news on Liv Morgan. It may be or about Smackdown. So I can make sense to news NXT since they are in Orlando home of NXT, and NXT is in about tomorrow night. Oh yeah, speaking of tomorrow, so let me see here, what time is that? In front of me tomorrow night. So let me see. So NXT No Mercy 2025 event is now with Festival 4 tomorrow night. It will start at 5 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and 1 a.m. UK, and allowed to take place as a FTL Raw Muscle in front in Florida. It's tomorrow night. So, and just information for you guys starts. So this will be my hour time. It starts about 8 p.m. It's the time right here. I'm gonna watch that tomorrow. So I like watching like both shows at the same time, like AEW and WWE. I watch both shows at the same time, like always. So I also like the reviews and all like Raw, AEW, Smackdown. So this is what I've been doing, logging some more things for you guys next week. So I will be here tomorrow. I'm gonna do review on NXT, mostly tomorrow night. So it might gonna be a different time for me. So let you guys know. So I might do some more, like I could do my action figure reviews. I might do that sometime this week or probably next week. I'll let you guys know about that. Let's go back to here. My notes. I'm guessing, I think. So, it's gonna be Lee and later tonight to crown a new TNA Knockout champion tonight. So, Shane is playing hard when he shot on Smackdown tonight. So, argument say Kogi has cut her eye. That's when he just covered on her blood on her eye. So we need to do a medical this update on hold. I'm gonna let you guys know. So just it was today is about 8 years ago today. A buddy club involved a Monday Night Raw in California. And yes, it was so amazing. In golden days, the Blades at Elite. So it was about 8 years today. That's crazy. So it's like 8 years. That's crazy. So, I can put points of war spots in WWE history. I think. I can make Terry Miss Hope a clue. So, Nine kicks out and so the referee didn't count to 3. So, that was dumb. I'm just in the main event. Right? So, I remember, all hands up to remember, so Eva Marie is an NXT 1. And you would see had a massive glass in her face, and true also the last 2 minutes of the match. So, I guess it was not supposed to kick out, or was Seed supposed to break it up to the pin. I'm not sure what happened here. That was so dumb, right? I just saw many big mistakes in one announcement tonight. So, I just same happened with Seth Rollins and Damian Priest. I think. So, argument rumors are true is referee lost her ear piece and didn't get a chance to account to 3. Still a big box true. I think. So, argument this is so bad I don't have the stress to watch it twice. I think. So, I know why did the referee count to 3, now it didn't move. Does not make any sense. So, WWE history, you must have been watching wrestling for like 2 months. So, almost every day, pretty much a day for me. So, you see, in that are going to kill somebody else. I think. So, it just we can't agree on. So, Argument 96 really messed it up on Smackdown tonight. I like Smackdown, but Smackdown was really good show. So, I think it was alright on tonight. So, I'm curious as what it says here. So, I think. So, I hope the same thing happened to Seth Rollins and Damian Priest again and again and again. I think. Um, WWE has become a joke. I think. So, I don't know what's going on here and out. Um, I think that the offenders got changed when they became a busted open with referee wants to night and tears whole something. I don't know where this referee forgot to tell the students that things is why she might have not known and why the referee said, I'm sorry, Janana. I just about force answered the referee. So saying that. So I just just like not exact and say also on your heads. So let me see here. So this was just gonna be one of the worst bosses of the year. So this was everything look out of whack after they got color. I bet both Knights and referee were at her fault with Knight for getting to kick out with the referee for nudging kind of sweet. So I did reminded me of when or so the same special referee ill I knew about the defenders to Dream South the Rock and Cole Angle at No Way Out just like late 2001. So the beauty messed up here in her face says it all. So I seen that part of that when I was on live stream a while ago on my TV. So I seen that it's happened. So I'm gonna let you guys know what's going on. So I think that hang out, cut on seed to anyone off. So let's bring back how Sue's the Apostle needs practice. I think. So this was messed up on Smackdown tonight. So United States couldn't end the year without making someone bleed. This is all slid back to NXT and follow the producers who came up with that famous and have your referee count it like a suit. So we might find out next Friday night on Smackdown next week. So just to let you guys know of this. So that's insane. So here's a question mark of tonight's Smackdown. So I think just maybe probably have something more with slight detail on this tonight on Smackdown. Hopefully, in time. So, let me see. Do you think AJ fumbled Ace Austin already? I think. So thank you for watching tonight's SmackDown review tonight. So, I want to see you guys next week, starting on Monday. We have Monday Night Raw review next Monday Night Raw. Same time. Let me see for next week on Raw. I had to go to my Netflix here in a minute. A quick minute. Go through my stuff. So, WWE. Give it 1 minute. Okay, speaking of this, so next week it starts at 6 o'clock next week, and we are back to regular time on October 6th. It starts at 7 p.m. October 6th, we're back to regular time. Same thing like October 15th on 7 o'clock, and the next one will be October 20th, 7 o'clock. So, happy Wrestling Friday, happy Wrestling Weekend, and we might see you guys starting next Monday. And I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow, and so much more. So we get one sticker, we have the Spotify, podcast, anything, and so much more. So, happy Wrestling Friday. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys next week with a different time. It's just at 6. So have a great Friday. Have a wrestling night. And have a great weekend. I'll see you next time. Have a good one, guys. Peace.